Hi, everybody. We're back.
I keep on waiting.
Happy whatever day you're listening this to. Welcome back to By the Way with Jordan and Chris. I'm Chris. That's Jordan.
Period. I have like not even energy to speak anymore at this point. You bathed me, you fed me, and now I'm here.
I did bathe you.
Bad
kind
optics. Bathed me in sauce, in his blood, literally.
Bathed in his
that Red Sea of ketchup, girl.
You kept saying more.
I
more,
did not.
More.
That was last night, sweetie pie.
Oh! This is why I turned my mic down earlier. Because I'm a screamer. Yeah.
Well, we've been to that, girl. I can't even begin to tell you how many times my eardrums have bled when I'm making these TikToks. And like, of course, I'll need to have some sort of caption over your screaming. So then I'm having to like listen to the scream over and over again, trying to get one word of whatever the hell I'm saying underneath the scream. It's like too much.
So what you're saying is
we talk over each other too much, which we've been new.
I was going to say I talk over you too much, but you just said we, so
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
You're welcome.
That's a good compromise.
Were you going to say you?
Yeah. I was going to say I scream too much and talk over you.
I scream for ice cream.
Oh,
Whoa.
don't say that.
That's on film now.
I cream for ice cream.
Do you have ice cream in the house?
No.
Well, that was a mistake.
Because I know I would just eat it all is the problem.
Yeah, but you knew I was coming.
You know what I can do? I can make a shakes later. I can make a shakes.
That's like so unnecessary.
No ice cream in them, but shakes nonetheless with protein powder.
Great. Just what I need.
Chocolate and vanilla.
Oh, we're watching Drag Race. I have to tell you like two funny stories, and then I have to go into a pop culture moment too.
Please.
So, since I've had nothing to offer the last several mini episodes, let me start.
Yeah.
So, I'm in a show right now, shocker, because I'm never fucking not in a show.
Which is why you're so tired. You just came from
I am
3
so
days of shows back to back to back
after
to
a
back
long
to back.
tech week, and it was a brutal show today. It's just getting so hot, and it's hot. It's a long show, but it's a great show, but it's hot. So anyway, and I'm gonna choose my words very carefully because this cast is in fact listening to this podcast as it's turning out. So I need to be careful as it, whatever.
Hi, cast.
At least for 2 more weeks until I see them never.
Yeah,
but just kidding. So last one happened, I think Thursday, and then like at preview, I think, or it was Friday. I think it was Thursday. And the other one happened yesterday, Saturday.
Okay.
So Thursday, there's a character in the show. Obviously, you know the show.
Mm-hmm.
The show's Newsies, by the way. I don't know why I'm being like the show. It's Newsies.
I don't remember. I remember that Crutchy is one of the names.
So that's who I'm going to talk about first.
It is?
So
psychic,
our
psychic.
Crutchy, Mr. Caleb, shout out to you. I know
Hi,
you're
Caleb.
The second I tell you that you're on the pod,
Did
girl,
they
I know you're
cast
about to be eat
a
pray,
real-
loving over there.
Is he
No.
really in crutches in real
Nope.
life?
No.
So that's appropriation.
Well, why don't you tell it to his face?
Caleb, you're appropriating crutch culture.
On the 5th when you come to the show.
Oh,
You can tell it to
yeah.
his face.
Caleb, will this
And
have
this
come up?
episode will be out
I was going to say
tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow, girl. So yes, it will be out.
It will be
so
out. Will
whenever
this be out?
and he'll listen to it this week. I'll make sure he listens. So then maybe he'll confront you on the 5th when you come to the
Caleb,
show. I love
you're appropriating crutch culture. And I think during these trying times, this is something you should avoid to avoid bad optics.
Mama.
And if there's anybody
we
who
are
knows-
the martyrs of bad optics, honey.
The martyrs.
So the
girl.
martyrs. So he has like, I don't even know when it's supposed to happen. I think it's during one of the songs when I'm doing something fucking else. And
That was so that sets the scene.
I know. So he's like up on this platform thing.
Yeah.
And then he's supposed to like come down. There's like a block step and then like the stage.
Wow, imagine that.
On the crutch and all this stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't even think he quite knows what happened. And like, so certainly none of the rest of us know really what happened. But next thing we saw was that somehow either his foot or the crutch or something slipped. And he like...
Everybody's falling on this
So
show. You told me the other day about somebody else.
Girl.
On the ground.
Wait, which one?
The one who did the turn and then was in the
Oh,
audience.
that was going to be my other story.
Oh, you told me that already.
I
Yeah,
forgot. I won't say it again here in a minute.
I cannot believe it.
It was something. So this platform is like, let's say, long ways, and then the block comes down the stage, but then the platform goes almost off stage, and then there's 2 steps, so you can get up to it from off stage as well, right?
Okay.
So he like slips and like rolls down the stairs off stage into the wings.
What?
And all you see is his like 2 legs up in the air, like fully like backward up in the air.
Oh.
And like to know Caleb is just to love Caleb, and he's so funny and and just like it's like it feels like of course it happened to him. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
no.
But
Dula
it
Peep,
was,
I'm sorry.
Girl, it was so funny.
Okay, Caleb. Did you learn how to pratfall?
Girl, even if it was a pratfall, it was going downstairs, so it doesn't really matter.
How about a crisp pratfall?
Which I got a freaking video to show you, and I might have to show it here on the pod too.
What is
I
it?
forgot about this.
What is it?
I'll show you in a minute. So that was fall 1. Then of course fall 2 I told you about, where Miss Tana, love you girl, we do turns together in the show, and she turned right up off the stage and fell right into the audience.
Well, first of all, y'all are lucky it's not like a 16 feet off the floor stage, because
or that the front row is not up against the stage. Like oftentimes they are.
I just realized
She would have been in laps.
how did they fall off the stage and not a scratch to be found? And you and I
Carpeted.
were on a 2-inch McGee, no nothing, and you got a full
Because I gashed it into the stage, girl.
from Beyonce night,
Still
and
worth
you
it.
still have a. It looks better. It doesn't look as much as a hole. It
It's
just.
a scar forever to remind. It's you want to feel it. It's dented. It's dented.
Hey,
into
I was
my
gonna
bone.
say. Oh, girl.
It
And I was
doesn't
gonna
feel
say,
like my
it used
bone
to-
is dented.
That feels like how it used to look. It doesn't
Yeah.
look
It
as
looked
dented
more like
anymore.
a hole in
It
my
did.
skin.
It did.
That's what it was.
Maybe Beyonce is filling you up from the inside out.
Remember when I thought, oh, I'll just tape it, it'll be fine, and then it was so infected. I had to get
So
it treated.
maybe you're just getting old, and like a little tumble off a 2-inch stage would do that. But how are these kids rolling off the stairs into the audience and into the wings and onto the
wings, and then stood up, got back on stage, and was on. What got up so quickly that she like made the next pass of leaps like right after, and I was like, "Work, bitch!" Like that's how you do it. You finish the number.
Which,
You
as we
finish your
did
number.
discuss when you told me the story, or
Blew my nose.
the earlier, is that you and I are both the same. We're not mad that like, oh no, they could have gotten hurt. Oh no, like it kind of effed up the number slightly. Now we have to like recalibrate. We're mad that now all the attention is on this one person, because now the audience is going to be like, are they going to fall again? How are they going to recover? And not one other soul on that stage is being looked at. That pisses me off, because I want the attention.
I agree. I do too. And you know what, Tana? Fuck you.
And you know what? You're going to watch you fall off every single night from now on.
I'm jumping.
Girl.
I'm jumping into the audience.
Tell the front row. Put those little pieces of paper on the
This is
front
a
row.
4D experience at this point.
Girl.
Well, I am one of the people that gets to throw my paper into the audience too.
Oh, yeah. Or do
But-
they do the little, like, you put on the,
Yeah, and they're slippery as shit. And
I know they
every
are.
day fearing for my life.
Oh, my
There's-
God.
So there's a video. Oh my God. So on Monday of Tech, they videoed us so that we could then watch it and see like what did we personally need to like improve on.
That's
right?
a good idea.
It was nice. It was also the day that sorry McKenna girl that I whacked McKenna in the head with my tap shoe by accident.
While it was on your foot.
Yes, like I did a
Oh.
cartwheel and she's supposed to catch my legs and then like throw my legs, and as
Spoiler
she did
alert,
it,
spoiler.
well, it's out of the show now because
Oh!
she did it, my leg bent and it like boom right into her head. It was oh God, it was really bad.
This is why community theater shouldn't be.
as a sport.
Yeah, because you had to. We always have to buy our own shoes.
Girl.
You get bashed in the head.
I know.
As we know, people very close to us have gotten their eyes almost poked
Yeah,
out while doing
literally,
strike.
Literally.
Girl, for what? $0.
For literally $0. But what was I saying?
Girl.
Were
You said,
talking
well, you
about
said it smacked her on the head.
Yeah, what else were we talking about? What did you say before that? About people getting hurt or something? Girl, we both lost it. Oh, the papers.
Oh, the
yeah,
papers.
They're
Yeah,
slippery
yeah,
as
yeah.
shit. The video. That we took the video. And
Yeah.
in this video, Ben, this other guy in the show, Ben, he in that paper section must fall like 3 times. I'm not even
Every night or just on Monday?
like on that video day.
Oh,
so
God
it's
bless.
on video where it's like every 5 minutes there's like Ben hits the floor again and you're just like, Jesus Christ. Sometimes not even during the paper section. Like it just happened a couple
And
times.
this is
during
no
the show.
shade to people named Ben, but kind of is. That's kind of a Ben thing to happen.
Oh
you
my
know what I
God.
mean? If you showed me a list of names and said, name the one who would probably do that, I'd be
know
like,
a Ben.
Ben. Huh?
You know it, Ben.
I know a Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Mm-hmm. You don't call him Ben though.
Bernard.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
You know a Ben, baby sweetie darling. You know a Ben. Ew! It's like actually down your throat, you pig. You better mark that as your own, and I better never see that on my microphone again.
Don't act like it. Ew, it's wet now.
Yeah, girl, it just touched your tonsils. ASMR, we're back. The movies are back.
No, it's the thing in the back of my throat going like this.
The uvula.
Yeah. Ew, you're right. I
to do an ASMR episode so bad that the second
something was itched and scratched by this mic in my throat. Okay. So what was the video you wanted to show? Oh, was that the one in question?
No. Oh, I can't show it. Oh my God, we're filming on my phone. I forgot. I'll show it to you later.
Is it a
it's
video
on TikTok? It's from The Death Becomes Her musical.
I want to see that so bad.
Well, you saw the movie. Obviously, we watched it.
I did.
It's
the
scene of her falling down the stairs. It's
Hell
on TikTok.
yeah.
Girl, you're
Speaking
about to be
of pratfall.
Shookiana. You're about to be Shookiana by what you see in this video.
Do they like project her falling?
I'm
and
not.
it's really
Nope.
not her?
It's real life. I'll show it to you. I saw. You know, I've seen the show, so I already know. But
When did you see the show?
When I was in New York.
Oh, in New York. That's right. That's right.
It is.
I wanna see it so bad.
And it's even more incredible.
How
in
do they
person
do
to
the
see
hole
it.
through her again?
I'll show you that too. There's a whole video of it too. Oh,
There's not a mirror, is there?
nope. And smoke comes out of it too while she's standing there too.
Imagine this. Imagine being that like snatched that you can have all this gear and like electronics and still look like skinny.
Still look normal.
Girl, best.
Wait till you see it. It's good. They're
I wanna
funny
see
as
it
shit
so
too.
bad.
I'll show you that later. We do have to discuss something.
Is this the pop culture thing you said you
Yes.
wanted? Okay, what is it?
So, Ariana
Yeah,
released a deluxe version of the album,
I saw that.
Eternal Sunshine.
I didn't watch
Brighter
it
Days
or
Are Ahead.
listen, but I know about it. Yes.
So-
And this is the one of her like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks just like that. Make sure there's a zoom in on that, Jordan. Future Jordan. Make sure we zoom in on this at some point. That's the TikTok girl. It's just that video of you doing that. It's just gonna be a video of you doing that.
At least I knew what you were talking about.
You did. So there was 6 new songs. Or maybe 6 songs total. 5 new. 1 was an extended version of the intro of the album. So
Okay.
which is kind of the intro has kind of like within the fan base been one of the favorites, funny enough, like of the
Is
album.
that when Teardrop something when angels?
That's on Sweetener.
Frick.
It's literally like 3 albums ago.
What's the opener for this one then?
It's called Intro.
Okay, what does it be?
If the sun refused to shine, baby, would I still be your lover? Would you want me there when the moon went dark tonight?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I know it doesn't. So it's an extended version of that song.
Okay.
And then there was 5 new songs. I
Teat.
have my favorites. It's very good. It's a beautiful little album. However,
Yeah, spill.
I started noticing something
Here we go.
that I picked up on it even before I started watching the lyrics on my Spotify.
Uh-oh.
That it's kind of a fuck you to the ex-husband, to be honest. It's very. She's pretty much. I mean, the first part of the album, it kind of you
Ain't
could
she
tell
the one
a
that
little
like
bit.
left him?
Well, that's kind of what even the first part of the album like dips its toe into.
Okay.
Was that wasn't totally the case, and now this really is like, you know what? I'm fucking over it.
So he did something first.
Girl, cheater, pumpkin eater. And she is spilling in these songs, basically being like, I ruined my reputation to make sure that we could continue on when you were like out in these streets fucking around while I was out,
And she took
filming
the- and
the
she-
blockbuster movie that I got Oscar nominated for. Remember that one?
Snow White. That's the pop culture
girl.
thing I need to talk about.
Girl, we'll get to this. Snow White, honey. But cheater, pumpkin eater, and she's
she
pretty
took
much
the
like, why
brunt
am
of
I
that?
still protecting you and being treated like shit for what? I already paid you in the divorce. Wasn't that enough?
That's right.
So I mean, and I was like going through these lyrics too, and I was like, damn, she's not happy, is what I'm suggesting. But you know, the whole reference to this whole album, like in her music videos and stuff, is to this Jim Carrey movie. I think it might be called Brighter Days. I don't really remember, but it's an old Jim Carrey movie, and she had kind of referenced it in one of her other music videos that it's like this, like she's made up this Brighter Days Incorporated thing, and it's like a place where you can go to have like memories erased or like pulled out of your head for future.
Was that when she was
viewing.
old and like looking at it?
Yeah, so the first video
I haven't seen
was
the whole
her like
thing.
getting her memories erased of like a bad relationship. Was in this old music video from when the album first came out, right?
Okay, yes.
So now it's like the same kind of character, and she released a little short film with this deluxe album with this guy Chris, the director, who he did all of her Sweetener music videos, he did all the Positions music videos. He's kind of like a big director guy. And it feels a little bit like maybe he wanted to do it and she was down for it, or they both were kind of like, well, let's just do it, and like it's kind of like a fun little thing to do, and we're not gonna make money off of it because it's your own music, but we'll just do it because it's fun,
right?
And it's her older, and
she's not scrapping around for money right now, by the way.
No,
especially after
she
her
give a shit.
blockbuster
literally
success.
So she's like older, and she's there to view like her last memories before she like dies in this like short film or whatever, and so she's back at the same company, and it starts with like there's like this beautiful childhood video, and it's her real childhood
like
videos,
real videos.
And then there's like a video of her performing some of the new songs, and then like behind her is like all these like images and videos of people at her tours and stuff like that, and then there was another one before like the big last one. No, there was the other one was then kind of this like play on her memory, like the house is all burnt out, everything's falling apart, she's being sucked up. That's like the image of the album, all the stuff, right?
Right.
Then we get to the last one, and this is where I was destroyed. I cried like 3 times through this last one, and it is her real father in this video, and who, if you're like a true Ariana fan,
me,
that
not me,
her and her father, they didn't have a great relationship for a long time. I mean, in Thank You Next, the song, she literally says like kind of a fuck you to her dad in the song. So for kind of fucking with her mom. They like, you could, I mean, social media wise, you could see they've rebuilt and they're closer, all this stuff. And so in this video, it's her dad is like some actor, he's like doing it too. And it's like, you're seeing there's like this newspaper, and it's like, man's daughter is like ripped apart by, animal, whatever it might be. And so then the video is him kind of trying to like bring her back to life. And he's like almost like Frankensteining her and shit like that.
What the hell?
And so then you're realizing it's like the same older character. And now she's this memory of her being brought back to life by her dad. And then it ends with them like actually at like a piano, and he's playing and she sings like the last. And you realize like on the album that was like live recorded. I'll play it for you later.
Oh.
And it's like him and her, and you're just like, oh, it's so sweet, so cute. And I was like literally crying. It just felt like a cute moment. And it was like a nice, like, despite some of the bullshit that she clearly has gone through, at least this good thing has kind of come out in the last few years with him and all this stuff. It was nice. It was cute.
I do live for that.
Her grandma's like 99.
I know her grandma's 99.
Kind of so it was a cute little short film. It was like half hour.
No wonder I only saw like the clip of her being old, and I was like,
no, it was like a half an hour long. It was, but it's really cute, and just like a nice little like cute moment. It's a cute little moment. So, I thought, and they had like references to some of the past music videos for the same album and all this stuff. And like I said, that all stems from this like Jim Carrey movie and all this kind of stuff.
I just don't understand the Jim Carrey part though, to be honest.
Because I think this movie has like the same concept of like erasing and memories and stuff like that. And she kind of took that and made it like, but her version, Taylor's version of that movie.
Ari's version.
So like they even made like, it was the We Can't Be Friends music video was the first kind of reference to this whole situation. And like people made like covers of it. It was like the movie cover, but it was her and whatever instead of Jim Carrey and whatever. Cute. So, and Jim Carrey reposted it. He lived and all this kind of stuff. So it was a cute. Anyway, to make a long story long, I had a great time with Miss Ariana this week watching this.
When did that 30-minute thing drop?
The same day as the new songs.
Which was
Friday. So just
literally moments ago. Okay,
just a couple days ago.
Okay,
and it was beautiful. It was just really like, I don't know. And it had some of the other songs in the album, and then like some of the new ones. It wasn't even the full songs, just like little titches of it. And
at least with the deluxe album, it's not like here's 2 little more, and it's the same exact songs as earlier, but like they're like the extended version, like the dance mix or whatever.
Yeah.
When they're like new songs, that's actually worth it. Like I can appreciate it.
And even like the intro extended doesn't feel like, well, I'm just going to make a longer version because they like it. It feels like it maybe already was this version and they cut it. Because the intro song has always felt like it kind of slightly abruptly ends, like there was more to it. And this feels like the more that they had cut, and with what she's saying, it kind of starts like the fuck you vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like maybe she cut it because she was like, I don't know if I need to go that in right now.
Right.
And then once it was like, these other songs, now we'll do it.
She gave you a little taste of what was to come.
Correct.
Because she was already feeling those feelings back then.
Yeah.
Oh my God, do you think she went into filming Wicked knowing that she was going to get all this backlash about this, but she was the only one that really
I think
knew?
it was happening while they were in Wicked. She was in
Okay,
Wicked.
okay.
I think he was cheating around while she was in Wicked.
So she made this album after she started Wicked?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because they filmed Wicked like way in advance.
Yeah, a long time ago. Which that's the other thing. The first Wicked Part 2 poster has been released.
I saw that.
I know. It looks so good. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. I ruined it. The ending a little bit for Mr. Straggett, our favorite Straggett, Mr. Owen. I know you live.
Who?
From Newsies. He's in Newsies with me. The one that listens.
Oh, our favorite. Oh, yeah.
Our favorite Straggett.
Yeah.
He
I'm like,
had
who?
one,
I know so many Straggets.
He had like one idea of how it ends, and he wasn't like totally wrong with like.
But he's never seen the sound.
Right, and I can't. And here's the real thing. I can't even tell you. I can't tell you what he was wrong about.
Yeah,
because you don't know the ending at all.
Yeah, I mean, like I've seen the Wizard of Oz, but not this version.
He basically thought Glinda, like, came around in the end with something. And but she like really doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
He thought Glinda knows something that she don't.
That she don't know.
Because he didn't know. And I was like, no, she don't know. And she never really fully comes around and all this stuff. So he was kind of upset. He was like, well, now that ruined. I thought she came around. I liked her. I was like, no, girl, she does know. So I won't go into.
He said he sounded just like that too. Straggett vibes.
Yeah.
Girl, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said too, Mr. Straggett. But anyway, Wicked Part 2. I'm ready.
Okay.
What time are we at?
Break time.
Girl, 22
We'll be
minutes
right
of me
back.
talking about Ariana. Shut the hell up. And we're back.
Oh, what a great break we just
We're
had.
back for Act 2. And it's all you, baby.
For good.
I was Act 1. You're Act 2.
So I was
The lit.
No,
By
no,
the way,
no. The
maybe
way-
like it's
Slam.
your act putting the phone down to a list of things.
There's only two real
I
things. The
know.
rest are like catty corner ones for later. I overheard
funny.
somebody the other day talking to somebody else, and of course me eavesdropping, and hear them go, "Oh my God! So how long have you guys been together? Oh, we've been together so and so long." And I'm just like,
Your ear to the wall.
And then the one lady goes, "Me and my husband have been together for a long time too." She says, "You'll never guess where we met. I met my husband at Walmart."
Girl.
And I was like, me.
It's a good thing your husband whipped you up before you
I
did
know,
start your
before
Walmart frenzy because,
Girl,
honey,
I would I'm in there almost every day, I realized.
do you think if you wouldn't have gotten married, you would just be like a hoe at Walmart?
Absolutely.
Like leaving Walmart every day with a new man?
No, I would stand there in the bathroom stall.
Ew.
Isn't
Ew,
that
not
horrible?
a
That's
Walmart
disgusting.
bathroom stall.
No,
Ew.
ew.
Girl. I mean, I'm not mad at a bathroom stall hookup moment, but like
You're not?
Not Walmart.
Would you hook up with someone in the bathroom stall?
Been there, done that.
What?
Honey.
Full hookup or just like fooling around?
Bofa.
In a busy one, are people like going in and out of the bathroom, or like a quiet bathroom?
Bofa.
I could never. Well, maybe I could.
Yeah.
Was I there?
You were.
Did I not know it?
Oh, you were there and you knew it.
Oh.
I didn't know it. That's the problem.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Girl. I mean, like, all from everything to like a private to like the gym shower.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
now that's another story. The gym shower is kind of like asking for it. Why did the gym put showers if not to be like a
Let's have sex
a
with
bunch
them?
of
Are you
naked men in
kidding
one
me?
place? Well,
It's a good thing you're not
asking
single,
for it.
girl.
They're
You
like
would be in jail.
They're inviting it in.
You're in jail.
It's not jail if you consented before I knocked you out.
But they did. By the way, who are you knocking out? Okay. The whole consent thing is just like the least of my concerns. What's the real problem is you thinking that you can knock somebody out, honey.
Girl.
With what? Turn the fist around and answer.
And I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Well, she met her man at Walmart.
Die mad hater. You're like so.
I'm like
you have no idea what to do anymore.
My story got hijacked into making it another.
I'm sorry.
Another dig about me. No. Although that was the story. I was just like, imagine being able to tell people. That's like my wet dream, telling people that I met my husband at Walmart.
You would get a divorce just to re-meet him at Walmart, honey.
And then have the ceremony at Walmart too.
The Walmart sponsor. Oh my God.
Girl.
You know what's a real shame? One, that you're gay, so you're not having any kids anytime soon.
I could have kids biologically. Out my own body parts. Yeah. I had 6 cats and they all came out of me. And a snake that turned out to be transgender. Unbeknownst to me for 12 years when I thought it was a girl and it was a boy. But I didn't change the name. So I'm misgendering them. Never mind. They're not transgender. I'm just misgendering them. Are you going to wait to see how long I'll talk before you like...
And how many like Philly sidecars you can go through to get to it?
Just one.
Honey. So... What was I saying?
If you're new here, Google Philly sidecar. You're welcome.
What were we talking about?
Walmart.
Oh,
and the sponsorship.
It's a shame that you're not like getting married, having children, and something, because there's like this new trend of like people sending like wedding invites or baby shower invites to like companies just to see what happens. Girl, and sometimes these companies send back gorgeous little gifts too,
because they want their like brand
a little moment, and then they'll post about whatever. But yes, girl, they'll send them to like just any and all companies that they like just because.
Why haven't I done that,
girl?
You need to remember that.
You could be Mrs. Mary Walmart if you wanted, but it's too late for you.
I'm Miss Catherine McPhee Walmart Dupree Target the third.
But Catherine McPhee is like a real person.
Oh.
I just had an intrusive thought to bite this thing for no reason. I don't know why.
Because you're hungry.
Like the sponge. It's like the sponge part of it. And like literally I had an intrusive thought to like bite it. And I almost like gave in.
So when I did this earlier, now you understand.
You weren't biting.
I was the gateway. I walked so you could run.
Drug.
Don't turn this around.
You definitely walk. And I definitely run. That's the truth.
What I don't understand is yesterday I heard from our good mutual friend. And then you too. You said that you can get hemorrhoids from running. How? What is your sphincter doing when you run?
Your butt is rubbing together while you're running.
Oh, it's the rubbing. It's the friction. I thought it was like the squeezing or something.
No, it's the friction.
Okay, that makes sense.
So like outside hemorrhoids.
Yeah. What about you?
But I've never had them. Just for clarification.
So you don't run.
I run. I just am taken care of, and I don't need them.
You're taken care of.
Face.
That phrasing. I'm taken care of.
I've never seen your face move so much.
Oh, you have?
Oh, I have.
When you pulled the pants down, I went,
ew.
Boy,
Ew. Your eyeballs penetrated me.
It's in my pocket.
Yeah, you certainly can't. Yeah, we did. In fact, God, we're just like, we're gross, dude.
Disgusting.
I hate our friends and us.
And us.
Why are we like, why did we have an hours-long conversation about hemorrhoids and buttholes?
It's
Lydia Butthole Collins.
We were there. That's why. The people can't have a good, decent conversation without us.
Take the gay and the women's rights away.
Thank you. Why the women?
Because they were just as involved, honey, last night. Take them away.
Straight men only.
Yeah, straight white men.
Straight white men only.
Period.
If you want straight white man, go to I'm just kidding. I met this lady and she had this like great set of teeth. And as you know, I'm kind of like, I have no shame in asking people what they do, or what their life is, or what their name is, or why they exist.
So you're selfish and a narcissist.
Well, you could phrase it that way. I would.
Something bad. Not Dr. Dillamond. Dilladunk.
What is it?
Dimmadome, owner of the...
What is it? Dillape Dalame?
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmsdale Dimmadome.
What the hell is that? What's
from a lovely little show called Fairly Odd Parents that you certainly did not watch.
Oh, no, I did not.
Up.
What was the
Dillamond.
Dillamond. It sounds like an ice cream.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmsdale Dimmadome. That's the episode title. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmsdale Dimmadome.
I'm not saying that on the phone this time. You have to type that out.
Remind me after we're done.
Okay.
Siri, set reminder.
So I met this lady. And she had this gorgeous, her teeth were white.
Yeah.
And We can.
I know your teeth girly.
We can clock
Which same.
wigs. We can clock hair pieces. We can clock when people
Sometimes
have like
to a fault.
porcelain teeth or whatever, or veneers or whatnot. I was like, girl, I have to interrupt. I'm like, I'm so sorry. What teeth whitening do you use for your teeth? Like, they are literally shining. I was like, please spill, sis. And she was like, mm-hmm. And she was like, they're veneers.
Girl, everybody's got
I was so
them.
pissed.
Everybody's got
And then
them.
I was like,
You have
oh.
beautiful teeth. Why the hell do you give a shit?
Because I thought I could get them as white as that. Like,
They're
easy.
white. They're crazy white.
Can I finish?
If you
Get in the bathroom stall and let me finish.
If you insist.
And then I looked it up later, and as we know, it's expensive.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was $900 to $2,500 per tooth.
Mama, that's cheap. It's normally more than that. Where did you find that information? Is that like the first thing that popped up on Google when it was bolded at the top?
Where it does like their AI thing? I think so. Wait, didn't your dad get him?
Yeah, it's more expensive than
Did
that.
your dad
it's
get him?
closer to like $3,500 a tooth.
Your dad got something.
He got his whole mouth done.
Veneers?
Yes.
But they have to be replaced after like 10 to 15 years, I've heard. So it's like you have to spend the money again. So I've heard.
Well, I mean, he's 65. Maybe he won't make it that long. No, he gets
I have
them like
nothing to say to
He
that.
gets them like
You
touched
chose
up.
the right time to flaunt your foolishness in front of the friends, family, and folks at
Oh
home.
God, can you be original?
Nobody knows what that's from.
We
except
all
you.
know what that's from, Alyssa Edwards.
Shut up!
Edward, no.
Shut up!
But yeah, he gets them touched up though. He in fact just had an appointment the other day about it.
Touched up. Okay.
Yeah, but
Do you have to
remember I
floss
shook you
veneers?
even last night. We were talking about veneers with somebody, and I shook you because I told you about how he doesn't have ridges in the back.
You shook me, like physically grabbed me, shaken baby syndrome. You shook me.
Are you the baby? You're older than me.
Baby is a state of mind, not a state of age or truth or fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah. Get out of.
Are you mad because
You're trying to be a baby.
Now listen.
I'm listening.
You get mad when I lean back and stay calm. You get mad when I'm like this. Which how do I make you happy? Explain to the folks, friends, and family at home.
You could make me happy by going like this, but don't smile, because then I think you're like. Actually, no.
Turn around.
Look
walk out of
away.
the room.
Like, what?
Take the headphones off. Put the mic down and leave. That's how you can make me happy. Yeah. Well, so I don't know if that's true for like if you just get a couple veneers. I don't think that's the truth.
Yeah,
but
but then-
because my dad has his whole mouth done,
I think you have
it's
to
all
go
one piece.
because then it's giving like half are white, half are not.
It depends. Well,
Like
it
sisters,
depends.
sisters, not
No,
twins.
because you can get your veneers colored how you want them, so you can get it to match the rest of your mouth.
not them staining the veneers.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But the other thing is, this is like real tea with veneers.
Uh-huh.
So again, because my dad has his whole mouth, both tops and bottoms, and
Hey.
you don't because it's the whole mouth.
Mm-hmm.
No brushing teeth anymore.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Mouthwash only,
Oh my!
and they can't
God.
stain. The dream.
That's what I was trying to Google too. Do
dream.
they stain?
No, the dream.
That's the same stuff toilets are made out of,
and they're
right?
really strong. They literally were like, don't even like bite your nail. They're like, you could bite through your finger and not even realize because they're so strong. Tea.
Do guys who are into women have to be careful going down on a woman if they have veneers because they could like
Oh my
chomp
God.
through the
I don't
clit?
think you're supposed to use your teeth, girl.
Oh right.
Why? I'm gonna have to talk to your husband later. Make sure he still's got everything down there. You bite it all off.
It only happened once, and now it never happens again.
Stupid.
We need to talk about
No.
something. I have a catty corner, and I think you'll agree with this one.
Oh, good.
Welcome back, everybody, one and all, to the Catty Corner. We're doing it again.
I got you good too. You thought I was
Welcome
serious.
back, one and all.
The Calliope. Shaken baby syndrome.
My catty corner is. Oh, we're two young guys get catty and not a corner.
We'll do it.
Welcome
You'll
back,
do it
one
right
and all,
now.
to the
Catty
Catty Corner.
Corner.
Wrong hand. You were like,
Whatever,
where does
girl.
it go?
Say the rest of it.
I did already. We're two catty young
but
guys
no,
get catty and not a corner.
Oh my God.
So my catty corner is
Uh-huh.
why the hell have workplaces with their petty little rules. You know, they tape this up or they have the work and the I'm sorry, not the petty ones, but the ones that go in the actual official like employee handbook. Like these are the rules of the workplace. Why is it never in there that you cannot microwave fish in the break room? Because everybody to this day microwaves their stanky leftover fish.
Here's the tea.
And then it doesn't smell up the room. It smells up the entire office.
You know what, though? You can't limit it to fish. And I think that's
know.
where we get a problem because now you're going to get into some fishy territory. Gotcha.
So what else? What's on the list for you? Fish. What else?
I don't. Here's the thing. I don't know. Because you know how like there's times when we've been around people and they maybe have food that doesn't smell amazing. So it's like that would be included on my list.
You know,
like, whatever the
I'm
fuck
saying.
you just had.
Every year it gets updated. You want the new employee handbook every year and you add to it.
But also like I like the smell of Italian food. You may not. Now we have a problem. Just like America.
Huh, that's a good question.
I feel like
what about
that's the
Italian food
problem.
smells though?
Because I'm not saying I disagree. Because it is gross. I'm just saying other people may not find it gross though. Is the problem.
The problem is it doesn't get contained to the one little. If it gets contained to the little break room, I can avoid it.
But other people might think other food doesn't get contained.
Oh.
Somebody might have a super sensitive nose and is like, that Italian food stinks up this whole fucking place, whatever.
You know what it'll be?
Now you're screwed.
This is what it's going to be. When I have my own corporation, we're going to have the yearly meeting and people can bring up, like, I would like to nominate this food to go on the list for being banned. And then people can vote on it. And then it can be
a couple follow-up questions. One, you're the inventor of this corporation? So am I the CEO?
No.
What am I? The CFO.
Like the court jester version, you like entertain people in the lobby.
You wouldn't have nothing without me. So I don't know what the hell you think you're making. Because that was my second follow-up question, which is, yeah, girl, you have a lovely husband. My second question is, what is the invention?
I don't know.
Okay. And it will probably be my idea that you'll steal.
Well, I can come up with things.
By the way, don't touch this. I got all this paid for, remember?
In the bathroom stall.
Stay bad.
In the bathroom stall at Walmart.
And this. And that.
I got this.
And I got that. Your dream. We both got this.
Yeah. I was like,
Chrissy is
you
with
brought
us
the
always.
You brought the crystals too.
Girl.
The crystals, I keep forgetting are there. Anyways, well,
and a candle.
I still think that it should be like a fair hearing every year to add things to the list, and fish is number one.
I agree. I think there are certain things that are probably just objectively smelly, fish being one of them, that like
And it lingers,
you should be
girl.
like
It lingers.
respectful and not fucking have that kind
That's
of
what I
stuff.
think. It's disrespectful.
I mean, like I said, we've certainly been around people, potentially in dressing rooms, potentially during shows, that have the stinkiest fucking food ever.
Potentially in rooms where they make you shut the doors before show so nobody
Yes,
comes in.
yes.
And then you're trapped. Yeah, I
Right.
know.
So, like, that's also like have some respect.
I agree.
Which I have to tell you a story about that later.
Here we go.
But yeah, so I do agree. I just think it's sticky territory.
In the workplace, yeah. But if okay, well, that's just I'm allowed to complain about it if I can't fix it. I'm complaining
agree.
about the fish. I can't
So the pop off is fish. You hate fish.
unless I have veneers and I'm
You're
going.
like, oh, you don't even eat sushi. You eat vegetable sushi. No, you eat crab
It's shrimp.
or shrimp. I eat the crab. I forgot.
You eat my crabs.
Been there, done that. Hey, SpongeBob. The Krusty Krab, yeah, 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 yeah. Pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you and me. Period. Literally.
I have
If you want to
no
hear more
words.
tunes like that, go to bythewaypod.com featuring links to our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and more. Catch us here next Monday. And until then, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and we will see you here very soon.
Do you have crusty crabs?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.